Do we have a quorum yet or no?
We do have a quorum, so we needed 4. Okay. Great.
Okay, you ready for me?
Yes.
Okay. Calling the meeting to order. First thing, roll call. Donna Medica,
Bridget Sorensen.
Larry Gonzalez.
Kelly Pollock.
Brianna Swinsky.
okay, everybody's here. We have a quorum. The next thing is the consent agenda, and did everybody look at April's, well, I'm kind of out of order. Did everybody look at April's meeting minutes, and are they okay?
I move that we,
Okay, you're all okay,
I'll
and then
I'll second.
he's seconding, okay. So we are also, you approved the consent agenda, even though I didn't mention the agenda yet. So anyway, we're all good with everything, right?
no, I would like
Yes.
to,
Together.
oh, yeah, okay, but for the, May 15th agenda,
Yeah,
I
You wanna
thought
add
we were
something?
going to discuss something about doing something for Carol, because it'll be her last meeting.
which
Is that on there somewhere?
I didn't know if it's on there. I thought I saw something that we were gonna do something in June, but anybody else see something about a June?
Was there any, it doesn't look like there was any.
It doesn't look like it's
discussion
on
at the
there.
last time.
Okay, so we're gonna
I'll
add
add that.
to wherever we put it. How about along with the approval of future meeting dates? Can we put it there?
Yeah,
Discuss Carol's farewell.
mhm.
Okay. So.
What are you talking about?
Carol Lofgren's term ends in June, so we're going to probably do something to celebrate.
We couldn't convince her to stay, huh? Okay.
No,
She had no choice.
Not, oh, yeah, you have to leave? Oh,
I
okay.
think so. don't you?
Yeah, she served 2 terms, I believe,
Yeah.
so I think she has to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we
Someone
have,
else.
so now we have to back up because you didn't, we usually approve both things together.
Okay,
So hold on, so the consent agenda is both the minutes from last month and the corrected agenda for this month. Now, Bridget, would you like to approve that?
I move that we approve it.
Okay, Larry,
Yes, second.
hey, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
Aye.
okay, approved and passed, okay. I'm not very good at this.
You're doing great.
Okay, we have no public, so there's no public comments. Take
Right.
it away, Brianna.
Oh, the director's reports.
Okay.
Oh, wait, do we do a pledge of allegiance or we're
There's no
skipping?
flag.
Oh, okay.
You want me to share my screen? I could pull one up if that makes.
Are y'all worried about it?
No,
Okay,
let me.
I
I'd
believe
have to
we
stand
ordered
up.
one room. I didn't know what it was for.
oh, okay.
Now I do.
Okay, now we know, okay. So we skipped it because we have no flag, okay.
All right. So for the director's report, did everyone have time to look it over?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just share some brief highlights. Summer reading starts June 1st.
Woohoo.
I'm visiting classrooms, visiting North Plains Elementary on the 29th, and then at Folity the following week. TVCTV is producing our summer reading promotional video, so that's going to be exciting.
Mhm.
And we have lots of fun programs. We're kicking off with the Takahashi drums for some music, Japanese music. And we met today with Washington County's Economic Development Team and to roll out the Digital Navigator program for member libraries. So that was an exciting meeting today to learn more about that.
Can we know a smidge about that?
Yeah.
I don't want to put you on the.
Right, no,
Okay.
it's very exciting.
Okay.
So Washington County is working with AmeriCorps to offer, to create curriculum for digital literacy. And, they're in the initial stages of planning. They're currently working on job postings. And so we met with them to kind of discuss what that could look like at North Plains.
Okay.
And they're hoping to have a work plan or strategy at the end of May. And then hopefully have some things in place in September
Okay.
at the library.
So it would be something that was equal for all libraries, or it would be a little bit fine tuned?
It might be fine tuned. It sounded like they were maybe going to do a little bit of information gathering at the library to kind of see and sit in and see what's needed. And then they would plan classes around that. And I shared about our current tech help offerings and the trends I'm seeing there. So it'll be exciting to have another resource for our community that's very, very much needed.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
that's the update for now. Yeah.
Thanks. Okay.
Our second program, and A Long Way to Home is next Thursday, May 23rd. We're going to have a Iranian speaker, share about his experience. We're having Persian food, Persian music, and poetry. So I hope you can all make it.
How was the attendance at the last?
The last one, we had about 30 people.
That's
It was a
good.
very beautiful evening.
That's
But we were happy with the turnout.
But yeah,
Yeah.
30 is a nice enough. Yeah.
Yes. Anything else that you have questions about from the director's report?
Oh, the library's being involved in the car show?
Yeah, there's
That's
a,
good.
yeah, the car show. It's usually at the fairgrounds, the Hillsborough Fairgrounds. And they've moved to North Plains, so we're gonna have
So
a
it's different
table.
from the car show we've had.
It's
on the street,
different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Is
a-
that one still gonna happen? That we, oh, this is.
I'm not
Okay.
sure, but I would imagine that it will.
Okay.
How
How'd it get moved here?
they lost their space at the fairgrounds. And
Big is it? I mean, how many cars are there? If
it's going to be a lot of cars. Let me see if I can put that in my notes.
it was at the fairgrounds before, and now it's gonna be, what, on the main street?
Yes.
When is it?
In July.
It's July 27th,
27th, thank you.
and I want to say 200 cars. I don't think I have those notes in front of me.
That's right, that's nice.
Yeah.
Really fast.
Yeah, it's gonna be packed. They're gonna close commercial. They did all the permitting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be a big event. So the library is gonna have a table. We're gonna have some car crafts, some fun things for youth. We're also having our summer reading finale program the same day at Jesse Mays, but they won't be
Yeah.
impacted.
Is there
So,
gonna be food?
but they're gonna have food carts. Yes, they're bringing in food carts and working with some of the local businesses to provide food as well,
Good.
so that
Cool.
it benefits the community.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it's gonna be a fun day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get, resources out about the library and talk to people. It'd be great.
Yep.
Any other
Right.
questions?
How about you guys? I'm good.
I don't know if it matters or not. I'm just noticing in the library director's report, it says the next meeting is June 19th. I think we changed it to the 20th.
That is correct.
Yeah.
It is the June 20th. Thank you.
And actually
Thank you.
ours got changed on ours, so
Oh.
it got changed, but not what was sent to you, sorry.
Well, this
I'm
is the
going off the
19th on
digital
the-
one, so
Well,
if it
what?
got
The
changed,
report.
that's good.
Oh, on the
No,
report, but
yeah.
on the agenda, it shows the 20th.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, no, the next meeting will be June 20th in the City Hall conference room.
Okay,
Thank you, Ally.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that one. Okay. And.
okay.
But, okay, this says 7 p.m. now on this. Is it 7 or 6?
It's 6,
Let's see,
So
I believe.
on this agenda, it shows 7, it can be 6.
Okay.
line 12?
The backside.
Oh, you're right.
Side.
On the
yeah.
backside.
At 6.
Third Wednesday of each month. And the following days are.
Oh,
I
there it
think
is.
we need to update our template.
Okay, yes, because it's here and there and here and there. Okay.
Thank you for all of those corrections. I'll make sure those get
Get it.
in there.
Observant people, thank you.
Yes. Takes a village.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then library stats. Our circulation went up again in April over last year, even with all the construction that's been going on, so we were happy to see that.
Yes.
Any questions about the stats?
No,
Looks good.
so it's just keeps going up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of growth. Yeah.
But we're not in double digits on the circulation stats. They've been in double digits for the longest time. On the back. Yeah.
Ally,
It's still great,
Right,
still great. It's just,
was your question for staff or who was that for?
Oh, I was just, I can ask Brianna later too.
what did I miss? Sorry.
I just said maybe I can pick your brain at some point for who I should reach out to get the summer reading program visit for my own classroom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll email you. Yeah. It's always fun. It's so important. 8.6% increase. So not the double digits. I do
it's still
feel
good. It's
like
very good.
the road construction has hurt a little bit
Little
of our
bit.
traffic.
Yeah.
It's just been.
Yeah.
You never know which road is gonna be open.
Yeah. Is it done? Is it paved?
It's still, they're still working,
Okay.
but I think hopefully next couple of weeks,
Yeah.
it would be all wrapped up.
Okay,
We'll see though, sometimes those things take,
and then we'll be back in the double digits.
yes. And summer reading will start, so that'll.
And then we pick everything up, yeah.
And then the budget, does anyone have questions about the budget? I'll do my best.
I did not see. Usually it's Tim and Larry. Do you usually find things to question? Tim usually is the one, and Tim's not
Didn't
here.
find anything, I'm not gonna, all good.
Okay.
With it.
Great, I would probably have passed those on to Robin, so,
Yeah.
great.
Oh, I have a question,
Mhm. Mhm.
not about the budget per se, but I saw the Dolly Parton books for libraries. And I wanted to find out if we had anything, announcements about that, or was that in a newsletter or anything?
No, the state library, I saw an announcement from the State Library of Oregon. I'm not sure how that will work in individual libraries, so I need to do more research about that, but it is on my mind. Yeah, it is a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so happy to see that in Oregon.
So happy to see people that have some money spending it
Yes,
for the good of all.
exactly.
For sure.
So I will look into that. Okay.
Okay, we're done with are we good with the finance report? Yes, moving on. Everybody good with moving on?
Yep.
Ongoing business, library board opening, which we know starts, we're looking, if anybody knows, for somebody to replace Carol, who is irreplaceable, but keep it in mind.
So that would open July.
First, I think, yeah, right, she's through the city, right?
So have the announcements been out for that yet, Brianna?
Yeah, is that on the website or the
Not-
Facebook page?
Not yet.
Okay. It'll be
So
coming.
I'll work with Robin to get that.
Okay, so we'll on various.
And that's in city.
In city one, right, yeah, it's gotta be in the city. Has Nandu been in at all for books or anything? Have you seen her?
We saw her on Monday,
Okay,
so it was lovely to
did
see
she bring
her.
baby?
She did.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
They're doing fine.
Yes, they're
Good.
doing great.
Thank you, thanks
Yes,
for the update, okay,
Yes.
okay. As long as we're talking about it.
Yes.
Okay. Chair election, oh, that's it, chair election updated, we were going, Tim's not here, and we were going to nominate Tim to be the chair again. That was my idea.
Are we supposed to vote to?
Well, no, we have to, it's chair election update, which I don't know what that means to the update. When, we don't decide it till next month, right?
Oh, okay,
But
so,
can't we elect-
so,
Can we elect him anyway?
Early?
Yeah.
I don't know. I suppose he has to agree
Oh,
to take it.
does it?
I don't think we can, yeah, you've got to be willing to take it.
Yeah.
Okay,
But are we putting out nominations? Is that what we're
Any-
doing now?
we're putting it, we can nominate,
Okay.
or you can volunteer if you're interested, but I nominate Tim. I should keep my mouth off it, but anyway, I nominate
You wanna
Tim
do
if
it?
he's
Would
willing.
you like to do it, Donna?
No, I'm willing to be the second chair. I don't want to be the prime, because as you can see, I'm doing such a good job.
Great.
So we'll talk to Tim next month if, see if he'll take.
So what we're saying here, Tim is the only nominee at this point.
Well, anybody else can nominate
Anyone
somebody.
else
Ally,
interested?
Larry?
Do you either want to volunteer or nominate someone?
Can second your nomination.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll third it. That's a thing.
Tim's on the hot seat.
So
Okay.
Tim is the nominee.
Yep. Okay, if he says no, we'll have to deal with that.
Then we'll
Okay.
kick him off the board.
Okay, we've dealt with that. How is that? Okay,
Great.
new business. This is all Brianna, because you were there for the whole OLA conference,
yes.
right? Okay, we can. hear
Yes,
from Brianna.
yes, so the OLA conference was fantastic. We, so Robin asked staff to share about some of their takeaways. So I attended a pre-conference session on teen mental health with organizations in Oregon, and there was a ton of really great resources. We heard from Youth Line, which is a peer-to-peer help center. So teens can call in and talk to other
that
teens that are
the whole
trained.
state?
That's actually a national.
Oh, is it? So they could get somebody not even in the area.
They
if they're
could, I
calling
think
in.
if you tell them where you are, you're
You could
likely to
notify
get,
them.
yeah.
Okay.
We had the National Alliance on Mental Illness speak, an organization based out of Eugene, which was doing wonderful things for teens and schools. That's called Hoots. And, Project Bravery, which is based on the coast, and they work with LGBTQIA youth and offer mental health support for LGBT.
Oh, is that a new one?
Yeah, that's don't ask me. I'll get it, but let me think. Let me think.
That's right, we're not putting you in the spot. Okay,
I'll mess it up.
I can just start mumbling after LG. I'm sorry. Okay,
Well, I just noticed the IA. I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, I'll look it up also,
okay,
so I get it right.
okay.
And so that was a wonderful pre-conference. Staff also attended a session on AI, that was, enjoyed, offered some interesting, information on the ethics of AI and Robin asked who the most interesting person you met or reconnected with. I enjoyed speaking or a session by Laura Kimberly. She's the director of North Plains or Newport. Sorry, Newport Public Library. And she's working really hard to remove barriers for her community. So she shared a lot of ways that they're doing that. They have a cost of existing resources. So they have the food pantry, first aid, harm reduction, supplies all at no cost, which is really fantastic. And they also have a honor library card program, which doesn't require proof of address. Steve reconnected with some past colleagues from Cornelius, and then also connected with Lou Fredericks, the Oregon State Senator. He had worked with him in the past, and he was there as well, talking about a Senate bill that was put on pause, but they hopefully will bring it back. And let's see, inspired to learn more about I attended a roadmap to renovation session that was really interesting. It was about doing a space audit and then using that to make better signage and perhaps using that to
Mhm.
work, it was down the road, but it was very interesting. And might align with our wayfinding project that we're working on.
Do they give any recognitions or awards at this conference?
Thank you
They-
very
they
much.
do.
Yay.
Yes, I was awarded the Oh Yeah award as it's a team library award. And Robin nominated me. She worked with the teen council when I was sick. And they said very nice things about me. Two of the teens wrote letters on my behalf, and Robin worked with my husband to completely surprise me and bring my mom down there. And so that was really nice, and it meant a lot. It was very meaningful. So it was nice to
Yeah.
see that.
Congratulations on getting
Yes.
teens to write, not text.
Yes. Yeah, it was very sweet. Their letters were,
You're well worth it.
well, thank you. Thank you. I love working with them, and
Yeah.
they need more things to do in North Plains, so
Yes, they
like
do.
to advocate for them.
Yeah.
Any questions about OLA? I was gonna get there, Larry. I just putting
was-
it off.
She was not going to get there, so thanks for bringing it
I was-
up.
I
I was
was.
chomping at the bit going, come on, come on.
Oh. Limelight is hard. Okay. Yeah, anything else? LLA, staff were really appreciative to attend. We were able to send more part-time staff and people that had never gone before, so that was fantastic. It's such a great resource for learning.
Now, last year, a few of you presented. Did anybody present this year?
Robin was on a panel on how to support staff.
Oh, okay.
So she was there, and I think it was a great spot for her to be in, because she does do things like send our support staff to OLA, and
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question. Is there any kind of focus during the conference on advocating for rural libraries with the government and trying statewide to get more money to go to rural libraries?
There were library sessions for a rural library setting, and the state library was also there and had a number of sessions as well. I'm trying to think what I attended. Yes, there were definitely sessions around that. And I would have to pull up
You can get
the
back
session
to me on
list.
it.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
get back to you.
So even if you didn't attend, you can pull up all the notes from the session.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I downloaded all of the slide decks from the whole conference to our shared drive, so I have a lot of resources. It's the time, finding the time, that's always the challenge, is finding the time to go back. But there were resources for rural libraries, and at PLA there was a association I connected with about supporting rural libraries. And then there's also the Association for Rural Libraries,
There is.
which Robin has been, getting those ALA grants from. So there's lots of support out there.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the reason I'm asking is because of the current a lot of the school district situations where they're losing staff. And, some of the first staff to be lost are the school librarians.
Yes.
And the trickle down it impacts the local libraries, whether we want it to or not. So I'm just kind of trying to read the tea leaves a little bit and make sure that we're prepared.
Yeah. Michael Threets, he's like a social media librarian. He's PBS's honorary librarian. That's one of the things he's working on, is advocating for school libraries. So school librarians. So I'm glad he's working on that. But there's definitely a lot of work to be done there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, I already kind of discussed the digital navigator program. Is there any other questions on that?
Anybody? We're still in the early phases of it, so,
Yeah.
yes, right.
Early phases, but very exciting.
Yes, okay. So we're good to move on? We don't seem to have any topics for future discussion unless anybody,
Well, unless the Carol's.
Oh, I stuck her down.
Be happening.
I stuck her down at number 12, but we can talk about it under 10, doesn't matter. She's on here.
Yeah,
I just didn't put her there because I missed it. We can put her there.
well, because anything we come up.
No, we've got to come up
with
with it
has to be-
sooner because it's going to be, we're
Can we
gonna
do
go
it the
out.
last day? Her
I
last
thought we
day?
were gonna go after the meeting, so if we
Yeah.
go to the meeting June
20th.
20th, we would go somewhere, so we kind of have to just at least preliminary discuss it today, so we'll do that on number 12 with the future meeting dates, if that's okay, that's where I stuck it in. Because June 20th, we would do it on the 20th. We can put it anywhere. Especially since we don't have the ex officio update. And we don't have a friends update, unless you have a friends update.
I could do a small one. Let
Could
me
you?
pull up. Carol attended the Friends meeting.
That was 2 times ago.
No, Carol Aldridge.
Okay.
So many,
Oh,
so many Carols.
You've just not been one, so okay.
No, they're still there. It's just. You just have to see my. Let me see email.
Well, they have the garage sale thing.
Yes, yeah, the
so-
friends
did
did
you
well
do
on the
that?
garage sale. I wasn't able to make it, but they increased their the funds raised over last year's garage sale,
Oh,
and they had the sale indoors because of the
'cause of the
weather.
rain.
But I believe they sold over $500
Oh,
worth of,
Last year was
Um,
3 something,
Oh,
under
okay.
400.
yeah,
So good.
Yeah.
so,
Inflation.
yeah. Yeah, and it made them think, oh, maybe we could do more pop-up sales throughout the
Yeah.
year, so that
Mhm.
they're thinking about that. They are, increasing the funds they're giving us by $2,000.
Because it's budget time.
Because
they're
it's
working
budget
on-
time,
yeah.
so they're working on that. And yeah, I believe, yeah, things are going well, yeah.
Okay, so that's friends, ex officio, none of us know anything that's going on, so.
You have specific questions, I might be able to answer them, but it's not as tuned in as they
No.
are.
Oh, for the ex officio?
Yeah, we always have questions about what's going on, but.
Well, it'd be kind of interesting to see how they feel about the
The vote.
election coming up.
Yeah, but
That is coming up, yeah.
Right.
It's
First
Tuesday.
time I've seen people in their planes actually get excited.
it's an awful lot of no signs. But there's a lot of really big yes signs,
Yes.
so yay, okay. Okay, so we don't have that this month. Good of the order general announcements. I don't know what that means. Does anybody?
No, is that a new one?
No, it's probably always on there, but I don't know what it means. Okay, we're skipping it unless somebody wants to stick something on there. So we're on future meeting dates, which is where we're going to discuss Carol. The next board meeting is going to be a Thursday. Everybody's got that. We'll get a reminder, June 20th. Here, 6 o'clock or Zoom. And that'll be Carol's last meeting. Where did you guys go? I didn't go
Oh,
last
for
year.
Steph, what?
No,
who
didn't
was
you
that?
guys go somewhere last year for something? No,
Was
you-
that-
Ally, did you guys go? I don't know if Larry was on the
No,
board yet.
it's with somebody, well, we went, the last one I remember doing was Stephanie's,
Oh,
and we
okay.
went, just down to the road. Oh, and then we did go over to,
Yeah, not the
uh,
Mexican place.
McMinimans.
Yes, I don't remember
And
what that
some of
was
us
for.
went the wrong place.
What was that one? That was last year or something?
I don't remember.
All right. Anyway, Carol's not here to ask her, but, you all agree we should do something for Carol? Do we want to go someplace or do we want to bring something in? Or probably everybody wants to go someplace. You guys are gonna have to agree to leave your comfort of your Zoom and come to Carol's party. Would you please? You don't have to.
Was Ally done with school then, June 20th?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be moving classrooms, but I'll see if I can leave campus early enough.
Well, my sister's flying in from Iowa.
you're not gonna be here?
Well,
Oh,
she doesn't know what the hell she's doing, so I probably will be here.
okay. Well, we have to hope we have a quorum, or otherwise we're just going out to celebrate Carol if we don't have a quorum. How's that?
Perfect,
Okay,
perfect.
I guess we should contact Robin, or does anybody have suggestions of where they would like to go?
Well, you know, I kind of like just the road because you can go sit out back there. That's what we did for, I think, Stephanie's.
You
Where?
guys?
Just,
The road,
Road.
she said.
Oh,
that you can just walk over there and you can sit outside. You don't have to be inside. You can get one of those picnic tables outside.
Melly's is open now.
What's Melly?
Melly's, it's the newest restaurant in town.
The food, is it in the food cart?
No, it's over, by, Capillo.
Oh, there's a restaurant?
There's a restaurant over there now.
What is Melly's?
It's really
Okay.
good.
Is
What
it?
is
You tried
it?
it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of food?
We had my husband and I shared like he got a hamburger that was like a fancy, it had like bacon in it, and they have hot dogs, and they had
Like
kind of just a
American
variety of like
food.
easy American food, but it was really, really good.
Okay.
Do they serve alcohol?
Oh
Yes.
Okay, is that a possibility, do you think, Ally, for Carol's thing? What do you?
Yeah, it would
throwing
be
it
a
out as another option.
Thursday. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Well, let me make sure what days they're open. I'll look right now.
And that's right behind Taco Bell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
or Cup of
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm happy with
Or
going to
Cup of Yo.
Capillo.
That's-
I'm happy going to Capillo if they're open in the evening, which they
I
probably
really
are.
wish there was more signage for these places.
Well, Capillo is big. I don't know what the kids' place is. We never, for the longest time, the one right on the corner, people were like, is that a dog playing place or a kids playing place?
Happy place.
Happy
Happy
place.
place.
Happy children, dogs, it ends up being children. Anyway, Capillo, I'm good for that. I don't drink.
It said, oh, well, it says Melly's is open every day. I must have gone earlier. They were closed weird hours, but they were still opening. So
They're open,
it looks like we're in good shape for Melly's if we wanted.
they're open in the evening.
Okay,
9 p.m. Yeah.
okay, so let's either, we'll talk to Robin and Carol. Carol should have some say in where her party is, right?
Yes.
So can we dump that back on Robin or how do we
So there's
tie it all together?
suggestions, either the road or Nelly's.
Well, Larry and I want Capillo.
Oh, Capillo, we got three.
Three suggestions.
Well, aren't they right? Are they real close together?
Yes, they-
Capillo and
And
Nelly?
then we can all go sit in the parking lot.
Bring your own chair.
Bring your own chair. We can have a tailgate party. Yeah,
I
I'll
think
bring
I
it.
think I think they both have outside seating, so I think we're good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, well, then you can have your pick. You can go across the street to King Torta, you can, we can all meet.
Taco Bell's right in the same parking lot.
Bell's there. And then the other Mexican place that's right there too. Anyway,
I can ask Robin to send an
Perfect.
email.
thank you.
And if
To get a,
she's not able, I'm happy to email
Okay,
Carol and
okay,
Get
or I can,
the
if
consensus.
if it doesn't go anywhere, I can,
Okay.
you can ask me and I will
Okay.
contact Carol because I have her email and we always do. So, hopefully she's willing to go to party.
and I like the
And-
idea of just doing it where we're not driving away somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, someplace in town. So, okay, so that's potential, we know what the date is, it's after the meeting and we just have to get Robin and Carol on board and pick a place. I think someplace where you can go there and you can go there and we'll meet in the middle. Okay, so I like
How about the food
food
carts?
cards. They only have one picnic table, I think. Do get
No, they
more
have
yet?
more.
Sometimes they
There's
have
a
more?
covered
Oh,
area,
there's
yeah,
now,
permanent
okay.
covered
Okay,
area.
all right. I haven't tried any of those.
They're good.
I did the barbecue,
Did
the
you?
baked
Okay.
potato, it was delicious
Mhm.
Okay,
and huge.
Mhm.
Okay, we might have to have Carol do that. So we're good with do we have to approve? Do we approve Thursday, June 20th at 6 o'clock
6.
here for the next meeting? All in favor? Or yeah, okay,
And I second it.
okay. You guys are good? Okay,
I,
so we're good with that. And are we at the end? Whoa, this has
whoa,
been
you're good,
record.
Again.
Don't propose me for the next, because we're missing a lot of people. That's why it went
Yeah,
fast.
missing a lot.
So, what time is it even? 6:36. My God, we got out of here in 36 minutes. Okay, does anybody else have anything to add before I adjourn the meeting?
You did great. Thank you for doing it.
Don't
World
nominate me.
record. Thank you.
Okay. All right, we'll see you next month.
I'm gonna stop recording.